We are back.
We're back in action. I'm being seriously. 2023. Is this the first episode of 2023?
It's not.
Oh,
That just goes to show how much you are
I listen
listening.
every week.
It's been like 2 weeks into 2023.
I forgot.
You forget a lot. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I forget everything. I have a really bad short-term memory
Uh-huh.
because I've smoked weed since I was about 12 years old.
Uh-huh.
I don't dream very often.
Dream?
I don't dream very often.
What does that have to do with your memory?
Because people who don't smoke, people who smoke weed don't dream very often.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they don't
That's
dream.
a thing.
Yeah, like they don't have these vivid dreams. They like might have one or two, but they don't remember their dreams. So they
Hmm.
probably are dreaming, they just don't remember it.
Hmm.
I rarely remember my dreams unless I'm.
I actually feel the opposite. I feel like when I used to smoke weed, I would actually have these crazy dreams that I
Mm,
couldn't actually wake up from,
that's because you don't smoke no
and
shit.
and, and they were really fun. Like I would be flying, I'd be like
I'm never flying in my dreams. I'm always like in like crisis or I'm dying.
stressed
I'm
out.
stressed out. Yeah. Or I'm in a car crash.
Yeah, I would have fun dreams where like I was like really I've flown in my dreams multiple times. A lot of the my technique for flying is actually like swimming, but in the air.
Oh, so maybe you're meant to be in the air.
Maybe I'm supposed to die. Is that what you're
No, no, I'm
saying?
saying like maybe you belong in the air with the birds.
Are you calling me a bird?
No, yeah, maybe it means something. You're always flying. You want
I
to
don't
fly.
always fly. I'm just saying, like, from times when I have flown,
My experience is flying.
when I have flown in the air, in the water, um, I'm generally
You fly in the
high.
water.
Yeah, you've never flown in the water.
Yeah, you fly in, you do a nosedive.
Well, just because the feeling of flying in my dreams is so similar to swimming that I feel like I'm flying in the water, or
hmm
maybe I'm swimming in the air.
Maybe, yeah.
However you want to put it.
Like, yeah, your brain is just like, this is how I would fly.
Yeah,
I'd swim.
yeah,
Yeah,
logically, right?
yeah, do a breaststroke. I'd be flying backwards,
So
like,
it's weird that you're telling me that, yeah, it's a thing when you're high all the time, you don't remember your
well,
dreams. You
maybe you
don't
weren't
have
smoking enough.
maybe. I
I
don't
was,
I don't
I've,
smoke no shit.
you don't smoke no shit.
Yeah.
I've been smoking for a long time. I smoke a lot
Yeah.
until recently, but I don't dream and I forget everything because
I'm
I smoke
calling
so
your
much.
boss.
Yeah, call my boss and tell him. They already know. Um, yeah, I don't dream and I forget every single thing. Well, not every single thing, but I forget short-term memory things.
Yeah.
So like if you tell me something and in 10 minutes I might forget what you
I
told
don't know
me.
why you're giving me an example of
Well,
your
because
bad
it's for
memory. I
people
live with I
listening.
live with you. I know
Yeah.
how bad your memory is.
Yeah, it's for
It's
people
like we're
listening.
strangers every day.
Yeah. I mean, people who know me know I forget like random little things.
Yeah, but you actually don't.
I do
You
though.
don't.
It depends on what it is sometimes. Like it depends on the consequences.
I don't remember. Oh, it was yesterday. You had who was it? I don't remember who you're talking about, but you're like, yeah, remember we saw a picture of him at
Oh,
Target in the phone in Target? That's like such a stupid, useless, specific
it was
memory
oddly specific. I was talking about Chris Dorner. I was like, remember that time we saw Chris Dorner as a screensaver on
at
the
Target,
on the iPhone 13
at
at Target?
Target.
Yeah, because I was talking about Chris Dorner earlier because they're looking for this guy that shot all these people in Monterey Park last night.
Yeah,
Which,
which
rest
is
in
very
peace.
sad.
Yeah, rest in peace to all the
I was
victims.
gonna say rest in peace to that guy. Fuck that
No,
guy.
not that guy. Fuck that guy. But like rest in peace to all the victims, and
Yeah,
hopefully the other people that were injured, recover quickly.
yeah.
It's sad, it's
It is
unfortunate.
sad.
It's and it was like really
It's weird how it like connected so much with us because we were, in the Alhambra area when we were younger,
in
and
the
now we're in the South
626.
Bay,
Now we're in
and
the
like
South Bay.
he
It's
was
like a
driving
normal
in the South Bay and he killed himself in the South
out here,
Bay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And South Bay is very similar to the 626. Like it's like
Asian.
yeah, it's like mostly Asian. And yeah, like this guy
Leave Kobe alone.
Yeah, Kobe's just interrupting the podcast like always. Um, yeah, like we were talking about that guy
Yeah.
and how crazy he is. Then we started talking about cops,
Yeah.
and we are like saying like cops are, in our opinion, cops are not always the smartest people, nor are they the bravest.
Right.
And I started bringing up Chris Dorner,
Right.
and Chris Dorner, um, we talked about he was this cop that kind of like rebelled against the force and like
Yeah.
killed all these other cops to like expose corruption and racism
Hmm.
in the police force.
Well, explain what happened for
Um,
people that don't know.
so basically, this guy released a manifesto. I think it was probably like a decade ago now, or longer even. Um, and he was trying to expose corruption in the police force in LAPD. So after releasing this manifesto, he went on this crazy, like, not a killing spree, but he more or less like he went out and he murdered a bunch of police, including their families and people that were associated with them. So eventually they got to him.
Yeah.
They silenced him. Um, but I think he was like a significant, person, in relation to this conversation about the police and being brave and being smart and all that, because he was someone who was trying to like voluntarily expose and also offering like an exposition on his own corruption and things he participated in the force, right?
Hmm.
Long story short, because I don't want to get into all the details because I don't really know like in-depth specifics about it aside from the manifesto and what happened.
Yeah.
Point is, cops are whack as fuck.
All of them?
Most of them are. I'm like related to some cops in the force. Like I have an uncle he's a detective for Watts PD,
Yeah.
and he's fucking racist. He's
Yeah.
Mexican. He's born in Mexico.
It's like a common thing to know that the Torrance PD is racist. That's like been in a lot of articles as of last year, and
Yeah,
yeah.
like they target minorities because
Yeah.
it's easier, right? They profile. Um, and like
Also,
same.
the way they talk behind closed doors to
Yeah,
each other,
yeah, it's not
it's,
right.
yeah. I think they've been recorded or saying like
Yeah, they've been like
all
hot
this
wired
shit.
and all that.
Yeah.
So I was saying like my uncle, he was this huge nerd in high school. Like he loves the band Rush.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Yeah, he loves Rush. Um, and like he was just this big dork in high school that got bullied, and he didn't get no bitches, he didn't get nothing,
Uh-huh.
and no disrespect to the women out there, all love for the bitches.
Okay.
um, yeah, so like he was just one of those people, like the stereotypical like loser in high school that wanted to become a police officer, right? To be in like a position of power.
Yeah, I think that's what happens usually, right? They have like low self-esteem or something and they just want to like show people that they're something. And
Yeah,
so they become police officers
yeah,
even though they're like D students.
yeah. Like they want to tell people what to do.
They want to hit people
They
and
want to hit
they
people.
want to have the power to control people and make people beg or make people
Yeah,
scared
and they want to
and
cheat on their wives and get really drunk and have no
yeah.
consequences for
Or
it.
the opposite.
Or they want to beat
Sometimes,
up minorities.
you heard about the cop that got
Oh
trained.
yeah, the
Yeah.
cop that got trained. Yeah,
She just wants to fuck.
she was in a really strenuous training program out in Levin.
You're stupid.
Yeah, she put in a lot of work and she had all hands on deck, so
Okay, I feel like you're stealing these like jokes from memes, but yes.
no, these are from the meme in my mind.
No, no, no.
The original.
Um, yeah, so she was like, you know what? Maybe she was the ugly girl in high school, and she's like, I'm really gonna show everybody and be a cop and get fucked by cops.
Yeah, and like not just slut shame, but she was the police force slut, right?
Yeah,
So
right?
she was like just in a way that was like
Maybe
kind
she
of,
felt ugly in most of her life,
well, she was
and
ugly,
they
right?
yeah,
She looks like
an egg.
she looks like an egg. She looks like if an egg had a hairline
Yeah,
and a tight bun
and a nose and eyes.
and a nose and eyes. Yeah, she looks like she's made of clay.
So maybe those cops made her feel beautiful, and she was
Mm,
like, I just want all of them inside of me.
maybe, yeah. And they were, yeah, they were
All inside of
all
her.
inside her. Yeah, even like it was all different types of cops too, like
Yeah.
different different builds, different backgrounds, different. She just was like
Just
down for
open,
anything.
yeah.
Maybe she couldn't get any men before.
Yeah, weird because she had a husband, but
Oh yeah,
she
so yeah,
has.
so she was like,
She's
"Fuck
still
my
he's
husband."
standing by her
He's
side.
saying, oh, "Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I can never do that." Um, yeah, I'd probably go Chris Dorner if that should happen.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
found that that was happening to
yeah, no,
me.
that would never fly. You would
um,
never fly again.
but going back to the stereotypical maybe mindset of like a police officer's high school life or their childhood experience and what drove them to become a police officer. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah, we're just talking about them being big dorks, and they're fucking whack. They're weak.
But
Like,
I also like don't necessarily agree with that either because I think there's also a lot of cops that were bullies and bullies are generally
oh,
dumb.
yeah.
So I think the a way to keep them or have that power or maintain that power is to be a cop.
Oh yeah, because in the real world you can't maintain that environment, right?
Yeah, yeah.
In that like that dynamic
Yeah.
like you do when you're in school and you can just bully people and
Yeah, because like maybe you were a smart bully and you were able to go to like to become an engineer or something.
yeah,
Um, but most dummy most bullies are
most
dumb.
most dummies are bullies.
And most bullies are dummies and dummies are bullies. Um, but I think so since you're a cop, you don't have to have the brains to be a cop. So that's how
Well, you don't need much. Like you just have to pass like a basic training shit,
yeah.
and you have to be able to like climb a rope and like run a
I
couple
wouldn't
miles.
know all the prerequisites to becoming a cop, but you know, I've seen a lot of dumb people become cops, so it must not be a lot.
Honestly, you have to be a big fucking dork because you have to have never done any drugs before. So like I can never be a cop.
Yeah.
I think you have to pass a lie detector test too, which and, there's ways around that, but like most of these people are just like big fucking dorks. I don't know
Yeah.
how many of them are really bullies or how many of them just became bullies because they were bullied.
Yeah. And there's also that small like percentage of them who genuinely want to help people and just like protect people.
Yeah, of
You
course,
know, and there's
right?
all those there's good cops, I know that.
Yeah, it's like people who join the military or join the army, right? Like
With good
you would
intention.
hope them, a majority of them have a good intention to help people
Yeah.
and serve and like volunteer their time in their country, but
Serve and
serve
protect.
and protect. Yeah, but there's a lot of people that are involved with the police
There's
force.
just been a pattern
Yeah.
more that we've seen more lately that these pattern of people are usually like
Well,
assholes.
well, not lately, but like it comes to light more often
Yeah.
as of recent.
People are more exposed because now we all have access to everyone's yearbooks
Yeah.
because it's all online.
Yeah, you can see them when they're just fucking stuffed in trash cans and everything.
Yeah, we could see them, their classmates can post about them and be like, this is them, and they were losers or whatever, they were bullies. So it's just more exposed now.
Yeah, definitely. I think that a lot of people have this perception that like the police, are gonna help them,
Yeah,
and most of the time
they don't.
they don't. And there's some people who might be like, yeah, my experience at police have helped me. Um, for the most part, they're just like cowards. Like they
Yeah,
don't really respond well under pressure, based on like what we see in the media, right?
yeah.
Like in times of crisis, when they're really put to the test,
They
they're
let
failing.
those kids die.
Yeah, they let those kids die in Uvalde, and they didn't do shit. They were just like chilling at the end of the
They were on
hallway.
their
They're on their
phones.
phones, like just chilling,
Crazy.
and it just goes to show that like it just because they have this position of power doesn't really mean shit, right? Like it doesn't mean
Yeah,
that they're better people or that they're like more equipped to handle these types of situations. Because when it comes
seriously.
down to it, it really requires someone who's like courageous and selfless to
To do that.
yeah to
Or
do the right
someone
thing.
who knows how to be strategic and strategize and works well under pressure. That's
Yeah,
what cops need to do essentially is work well under pressure and work calmly and be tactical
yeah, and you just hand these people a gun. They were losers in most majority
most
of
of
their
their
life,
life. Yeah.
and now they're like they have a gun, and they can pull you over, and they can do stupid shit like profile people, and
Yeah.
um, But the gist of it is, yeah, cops, a majority of them are whack as fuck, and they're probably losers, and that's why they've based their whole life around trying to be in a position of power now as an
Yeah.
adult, and they take
Yeah.
advantage of it. Um, but I don't know. I think that if you want to be a cop, that's cool. You could be a cop. Just know you're a loser.
And we all think you're a
And we
loser.
all we all are talking
And
shit
you
about you.
actually are.
Yeah,
So just know that.
yeah. I mean, there's much more like noble things you could do besides be a police officer, right?
Yeah, everyone likes firemen.
Yeah, everybody loves firemen. Like,
They're nice guys.
yeah, like they are nice guys. Like they always want to help people. They're in a good mood.
They're in like this brotherhood.
Yeah, they're like in this brother, and cops the majority of the time they'll tell you like they put their life on the line, but they're not. They're just like driving around, like patrolling, trying to like pull people over and give
Giving
tickets and
people
shit.
tickets. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like I would say like majority of the time their life is not in danger.
Yeah, they have a quota that they have to meet, which
Yeah,
is
it seems like they
ridiculous.
say
And
they don't, but it
I
seems like
I
it.
don't feel like firemen have a quota, and I feel like if we stopped giving police officers a
You got
quota.
to give firemen a quota. Yeah, we need more fires
Yeah,
because you don't see
exactly.
them. Majority of the time, fire department's coming out because like there's a car accident or
What
something,
if
right?
you found out, hold on, what if you found out that actually the fires that we have are actually being started by firemen
Oh my
to
god.
meet their quota?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
Isn't that crazy? I've never thought of that until right now.
What if it's a police officer starting fires to cause tension?
Well,
They're spiteful.
they're actually not causing, I don't know. I mean, they're actually getting the firemen to get paid more, so I feel like that they're doing firemen a favor sometimes.
That's true. It's really hard to become a firefighter,
Yeah, a paid
a
firefighter.
paid firefighter. You could become a volunteer firefighter, but even then,
Yeah.
that's still like there's a lot you have to do to
Yeah.
make that happen. Um, because it's like a what is the word? Um, Not only is it like an admirable like career,
Yeah.
but it's also I can't think of the word for it. Like people really want the job.
It's in
It's
demand.
in demand, yeah.
Yeah.
It's in demand, and it's like it's difficult to make it
Yeah.
as a firefighter.
To be a paid
To be a
firefighter.
paid
Yeah.
firefighter, yeah. Um, you get like a really good living from helping people, and you don't have
Yeah.
to live with the stress of like people stereotyping you because you're a firefighter. Most people are gonna see you, and they're gonna be like, yeah, like
That guy's a
that
hero.
guy's a fucking hero. Yeah, that guy just like pulled a baby out of a tree or some shit.
Yeah. He saved a cat.
he
Like he saved my cat.
saved my cat. Um,
He
and,
saved the turtle off of
oh yeah,
the
the turtle
pole.
on the power line. Yeah, so if you got a turtle, keep them away from power lines because they're climbing. I've never seen turtles climb before, but apparently they climb.
They climb really high.
They climb really high. Um, they're ambitious. These turtles.
Yes. And they live so long that they're wise, so they know what they're doing. Don't ever question a turtle.
Yeah, don't question turtles. Turtles aren't bullies.
They're not.
They're not. Um, they're definitely not. I think if you want to be a firefighter, that's way better.
Yeah.
It's way better than being a police officer. Um, I feel like we're gonna get a lot of hate from from people that like love cops.
Cops.
Yeah, some people just like love cops. Just they're so biased.
Yeah. My coworker loves cops.
Yeah, she loves cops. Your coworker is like that woman from
Well,
Laverne.
they call those yeah, she admitted that she
She admitted,
is
yeah,
like that. That would be her
she would
in
happily
LA.
she would happily be trained by the police force. Yeah,
Yes.
to protect and serve.
They call those badge bunnies.
Yeah, she's a badge bunny. She's like a
Yeah.
chuckle fucker. She's like,
Yeah, like in comedy terms.
yeah, like she's a groupie for the police.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter what they look like. She's down to fuck.
So chuckle fucker. Explain the chuckle fucker.
So like a chuckle fucker, it could be a man, but it's usually women,
Yeah.
and they hang around at comedy clubs and they go see
Whoever,
comedians
yeah.
and they're hoping to get fucked by one of these comedians.
Yeah. Why do you
Um,
think that is?
I think okay, well, first of all, like it's no secret that women love funny men, right?
Right.
I think you know that. So I think it's like the paradigm of like funny men. Like you're taking the funniest men
Yeah, who's on
who's on
stage.
stage and performing, and also there's something very like it's very bold, right? To be like, I'm gonna go on stage and I'm gonna stand up here and I'm gonna try to make people laugh for 5 to 15 to sometimes 30 minutes to an hour, right?
Yeah.
Depending on where they're at in their career.
Hmm.
And these people, these men and women are going and they're trying to fuck these comedians. I imagine, obviously, being like a female comedian, you would probably not welcome that behavior as much, right?
Yeah. Well, from the female comedians that I like follow or watch, like um or watch their
You're
stand
following
up,
them.
I know I'm just
These
like I
women I
have to
stalk.
like
You're the.
actually be careful on how I'm wording this or how okay, how I see like their clips and stuff. So I'm watching them through their clips and I'm following them on social media, not in real life.
Sometimes.
Um they yeah, they don't allow that. And they also actually mention how that there are a lot of women that throw themselves at these male comedians.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's not men that throw themselves at female comedians usually.
You said there's not.
And usually if they do, it's like some really creepy guy who's like sending dick pics or something like
It's
inappropriate.
like a weird obsession, right? When it's
Yeah.
the men. And when it's the woman, they're just like, it's like they're racking up points.
Yeah.
They're like, I gotta, well, I don't know. I was trying to think of a comedian. Every comedian I could think of right now is like canceled. That would probably be like
um
exposed for that.
Exposed for racking up
For
points.
racking up chuckle fuckers.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like they're canceled.
Because all the ones are low key, right? Or they're
Yeah,
married. Um,
usually.
yeah. And they just show up at the show and they're just like, they show up at the show and they're showing out.
Yeah. Because well, men are typically intimidated by funny women, so I
Usually. We talked about this last time, right? How most men don't think women are funny.
yeah, but I'm just going over it because of it's like it's different. Men
Yeah.
just like get women thrown at them, and women they'll get maybe men thrown at them, but it's a weird man who they should not be talking
Well, it's
to.
it's totally different when you're having like tits thrown at you than having dicks thrown at you.
Yeah,
Like it's way more intimidating, right? Like,
yeah,
and less welcome.
yeah,
Like no one wants dicks thrown at them.
yeah. They're scary, they're gross.
Yeah,
They
they're disgusting. Yeah. As a man,
well,
yes.
when it's like uncalled for, it's
Yeah, of
like I
course.
was not prepared for that, so why are you doing this
N-
to me?
Yeah, no one's upset when you see tits. Like it doesn't matter like what you are. It doesn't matter like what your gender orientation is like.
Yeah,
It's pretty exciting.
yeah, I guess. I
Yeah,
mean,
unless they're like in a baby's mouth or something.
yeah,
That's weird, right?
yeah. Why'd you even
Well, I'm
say
saying because like there's an
that?
exception. That's the only time though.
Yeah, okay.
I know I'm not upset.
Although personally, I mean, maybe I sound like a prude for saying this, but when I follow meme pages, right, a lot of the times
Yeah,
you'll come across meme pages that are throwing in OnlyFans like ads or shit
yeah,
like
they're like
that.
promoting OnlyFans chicks.
Yeah, and hello, sometimes I'm at work and I don't have my FBI
It's like
screen
ah.
cover, so I'm just like staring at ass when I open up my phone or tits, and I'm just like, okay, I actually don't like this. I'm gonna report it because I did not ask for this and I feel violated.
Oh yeah.
And it's just weird. So, and then I go to report it, and Instagram's like,
You report it?
Instagram's like, maybe you just are very sensitive to this content. And I'm like, what the fuck? Instagram's making me feel like I'm just this like
They're like
pussy.
they're gaslighting you. Maybe you're just too weak to handle the tits.
They're like, we can turn it on to G-rated Instagram if that's better for you. And I'm just like, no, I can take a few more of these tit pics or videos.
Speaking of tit pics and videos, what? Let's talk about OnlyFans people.
Okay.
What do you think about OnlyFans women? Because
Um,
men is different, right? I feel like personally,
yeah.
I think if you can do it and you can make money doing it, fuck yeah, more power to you. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it
I know
either.
you wouldn't do it. Maybe if we were really down and out, like
Maybe if like somebody just like, filed down my feet and like did a good like paint job on my toes,
I do that.
I might like show feet pics.
Oh yeah,
Nothing more.
This weekend we're setting up the feet, only feet for Alexis.
But I don't have the nicest feet, so.
They're nice. Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about my feet. They're beautiful.
Your feet are scary.
Why? Because they're like hairy and you're like,
Because they're like very hairy and
and they're huge.
your toenails are huge and they get long
They're
really
like
fast and
thumbs.
they can stab you.
Yeah, they're
So
yeah, they're dangerous.
I don't like your feet sometimes.
It's okay. I
They
don't
also
either.
smell.
Okay. All right, let's just stop here. No,
Thank
I don't like feet. Feet are like honestly pretty gross to me. I like your feet because I love you,
you.
but for the most part, I don't. I don't like feet. I wish we were born with socks on.
Weird. I don't
Yeah,
like that.
I just wish we had a sock on when you were born. Like there's no toes, there's no
I don't like that.
nails. I love it.
I don't.
I got a
I
sock
like
fetish.
having my feet free and
I love
just
socks.
touching the floor and stepping on nails
Stepping on
and
Legos and
stepping on Kobe.
stepping on Kobe. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, what I think of, I mean, I don't know if I have like a good opinion about what I think about OnlyFans. I also don't think I should maybe have a full opinion either.
Why not?
Um, because it's like I'm not in a situation where I like really need money. So therefore, if I were in that situation,
Mhm.
I mean, maybe I would be open to it because it's like maybe this is
It's out of
a
necessity.
better route for me. Um, so I don't even think it's like fully fair for me to have like an opinion
I'm
or
gonna
like
say it. If you got an OnlyFans, you're disgusting.
or
You
like
filthy. No.
or a judgment on it. Because some people are just like they want to be seen and like that's
Yeah.
their way. Um,
Maybe they were dorks in high school like the cops. And they're
yeah,
just trying to just get some attention, some money from it.
but yeah, I just like I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't either.
I don't know
Depends.
if it's because I don't want to say like I think I'm better, but
You think you're better.
um because some women like they're already rich and they're just like fuck it, I'm gonna make more money, and just like
Some of them leave their careers to make
to do
OnlyFans
that.
content. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like the shame that was brought into my
It's
life
because you're
in my
Catholic.
culture.
You're
Yeah,
Mexican
yeah, yeah,
Catholic girl.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like just the thought of like my mom or dad or family just being like, "What?"
You'd be disowned.
Yeah,
Yeah. You'd be
I would feel
shamed.
so much shame. So I think because of that I feel shame automatically.
Yeah. I think they just forfeit the shame because they're like, the money is good.
Yeah.
Uh, and if I was making that much money, I'd whip my dick out and swing my
Yeah.
balls on
Oh God.
OnlyFans.
Um I just don't feel like it's fair for me to have an opinion about it though. En- Yeah,
Well, I don't
entirely.
give a shit, and I'll share my opinion about it.
Yeah, well, because your opinion is pro, like,
It's pro sex work.
do whatever you want. I am pro sex works.
I'm
Do whatever the
okay.
fuck you want. I don't judge people in that sense. But would I do it? No, unless maybe I really needed to. But even then, I'd try a lot of other routes to go, and that's just me personally. There's no judgment on what people are
So
doing.
basically, if we end up homeless next weekend, we'll have to open up an OnlyFans account.
You can,
I can.
yeah.
It doesn't have to be nude content. It could be
I just
just.
don't like also the idea of just like guys watching me. It feels creepy. It makes me
That's
feel
true.
like I'm a mouse in a box or
Your mouse in a
something, and they're
box.
just like waiting to prey on me.
I'm a mouse in a box.
I just don't like it. I don't like that idea.
It is a little creepy.
Yeah.
You're like being. It's
It's
like
like, really?
voyeurism.
I'm not even naked and you just want to watch me? And that's weirder. I feel like that's even weirder.
It's weird. It's like you might as well sit like in a behind a glass and like let a bunch of people come, like a one-way
Yeah,
glass, you
like
know?
as if I'm like a zoo animal.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah, what do you want to see?
what do you want to see? I got it. You want to see these feet? Yeah. I mean, I have a bit of a nuanced opinion on it. I feel like I'm pro sex work, but at the same time, like like a lot of people that are on OnlyFans are like they're like I'm a hustler
Yeah,
and I'm like this go getter.
yeah.
But you're not really doing that much work.
But I also don't like the people that are on OnlyFans and they're like, "Huh, look at you working your ass off and look at me." You know, it's like
Yeah,
shaming
they're shaming the workers.
shaming regular
Yeah,
people
people with dignity and some integrity.
to be like, "Oh, you know, I don't know." I had a friend one time. She told me she said, "I'm gonna say this."
Say it.
She said, she said, "Lex, the fact that never mind. I'm not even gonna say it. No,
Say
I'm
it.
not
Just
gonna say
say
it.
it. We'll take
No."
it out if it's not if it's too crazy.
Okay,
Say
she just said girls are dumb for sucking dick for free. And then I thought about it, I was like, she does have a point.
Yeah.
And then I was like thinking about it. I was like, well, why is she making like I don't know, like that she's making me feel a certain way
She ain't wrong.
about my actions. I'm taking that out.
Yeah, you take that. You gotta throw that in there.
Uh,
You know, it's
she's
fine.
just making me feel like I don't know, have this like okay, having a different opinion or a view on what she's seeing.
Well, she's not seeing it from like an intimate relationship perspective, right? Like
Yeah, exactly,
yeah, like she's
exactly.
seeing it from like if you're hooking up with people,
No, but she's saying it in
just
general.
in general. Yeah,
Yeah,
but she's a hoe.
but she's seeing it in a way where it's like, well, she doesn't want to do that at all.
Yeah,
So if she is going to do it, she's going to get paid for it.
she's gonna get paid for it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and guys don't have to go down on her either then,
Yeah.
because it goes both ways. So
I just thought that was
cough
really
up the cash.
funny. I was like, wow, that could make a lot of women feel very cheap.
Yeah, you don't like. It's not like women do it really for free. You get a lot out
I
of.
know, but if you
You
think
get a
about
lot
it,
out of doing that.
if you think about it, like, okay, just adults that have sex, they technically have sex for free.
Yeah, of course they love each other, or
Like
they've
people in
agreed to it.
relationships and stuff.
Well, that's why it's a consensual relationship.
Yeah, but you think about it, you're like, I am having sex for free, and
Yeah, all the time.
it makes you feel a little cheap.
Cause I'm a little cheap. I'm a cheap shit.
So it's just like it's kind of funny to see it in that way.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, yeah, she wants to like maximize her returns on
Yes.
the dick sucking. Like she
Yeah.
wants to get something out of it, and she's trying to shame women who do it for free.
So in that sense where it's like there's the OnlyFans people or workers that are shaming, you know, other people in regular 9 to 5 jobs
Yeah,
for like
for
working.
working.
Yeah. It's like I don't think that's fair either. Because I've seen or heard those people do that, and I'm just like, okay, don't
You
try
know,
to make me feel
what are you
dumb.
gonna do? You're
Just
gonna be
don't try
on.
to make me feel dumb for spending time at work. It is dumb, I know, but that's society, and like I have so many layers of shame.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that's not fair to do either.
No, it's not. Yeah, it goes both ways. I don't. Yeah, I don't think you should shame people for doing sex content, but then they shouldn't shame you for not doing
Yeah,
sex content.
exactly.
Um, sex sells.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we just put the word sex in the title of this
in this
episode.
episode.
Like people, you'd probably like double or triple the listens on it,
Right.
right? Because a
Because
lot of
everyone
people,
wants to know about sex.
well, they want to hear women talk about sex.
Yeah. I think that's,
They don't
yeah.
want to sit here and listen to me talk about sex. They want to hear like a hot woman talk about sex.
Huh.
Like it just sells. It's easy to listen to. It's interesting
I think
too.
it's just like in general, women that talk about sex is just gonna sell.
Yeah, and
I don't think it matters if they're attractive or not. I think it just
no,
matters.
it matters. Nobody wants. I'm not gonna get into it.
Okay.
All I gotta say, there's someone for everyone.
Okay.
So if you're out there and you want to talk about sex, do it. And
Yes.
if you want to do sex work, do it. I just don't have to,
Yes, and neither do I.
even if we want to.
Even though secretly maybe we've considered it. Just
Yeah, even though, yeah,
kidding.
it's on the top. It's on the table.
No, I just yeah, I couldn't do that. I won't do that to my family
I wouldn't either.
or myself.
My family would be so embarrassed.
It's embarrassing, and I think we've talked about it before about like the people I know it's like sad to say, but the people that go on reality TV shows to find love, like those are always the funniest people, and they don't give a shit about their
They don't give a
family.
fuck. They don't care. Their mom and dad are just like so ashamed of them. My parents would be so pissed if I went on a reality
I,
TV show.
I'm convinced that that's probably also another reason why there's like not so many Latina or Latino people on
On
reality
reality
TV
TV,
shows because
yeah.
you get shamed as fuck.
They're gonna get hit with the chancla.
Like you always see white crazy people on reality
It's
TV
always
shows.
white
It's
people.
always
It's
white
always white
people.
people. Or it's black people.
Yeah, or maybe
Yeah.
some Asian
Some
occasionally.
Asian. They gotta throw in tokens. So they'll throw like one Latino in there or one Latinx.
Yes,
And they'll
however,
throw one Asian person, one Indian person.
but it's just there's too many down white people. They're like, "What the fuck? I moved away from my parents when I was 16."
Yeah, white people will do shameful shit for free all the time.
They just separate themselves from their family
Yeah.
once they're like 18.
And they're
So,
down to do that because
yeah.
obviously that's not okay. I don't want to make like a generalized statement.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, I'm talking about the people from like
but the culture allows it, right? Because there's not much of a culture.
yeah, the people from like Michigan, people from like
Iowa,
fucking yeah, Wyoming.
Wyoming. We're just like naming all like yeah, all of Middle America.
Yeah,
They're open to
they're
shame.
just like open to it because they're like, I just want to go to LA and live my life.
Yeah, everyone wants to move to LA and make a fool of themselves, and
They
we
just
live
want
here
to
and we
be
do it for free.
noticed. Yeah. Well, I also wanted to talk about that. I actually wanted to talk about it with you. You are the perfect person to talk about it with.
But what?
Just like LA and transplants and
Why am I the perfect person?
how because you talk a lot of shit
I do talk a lot of shit.
and how it's just affected
Feels good.
this it's just it's created this stereotype of what a person in LA looks like or what a person in LA acts like.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't like transplants. And I have friends that are transplants.
Yeah, I know transplants.
I
They're
know
very nice
transplants too. I
people.
know I know transplants.
Yeah.
And
What's your point? They
point
can
is
identify
they
however they
there's
want.
transplants. Uh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I've been working on Hollywood for like the past
On Hollywood.
I've been working not on Hollywood. I've been working in
In
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
In Hollywood for like the
You
past
said on.
I work on Hollywood Boulevard
On the
on the
streets.
weekends. I'm Optimus Prime. If you see me, holler. Um,
If you see me to pay for the pictures.
yeah,
They
$5 a pop.
get really crazy when you don't pay for those
They do. They get
pictures.
pissed.
They're like,
Yeah, they're
hello.
performing.
Yeah, they're I'm like, I'm here all day. You
You
need to
think
pay.
you think like there's chuckle fuckers? You think there's street performance fuckers like
Street
street
fuckers.
fuckers?
It's a video game.
Yeah, street fuckers too. You think there's like chicks going around Hollywood Boulevard just like looking to fuck like the
Optimus
bumblebee,
Prime.
the bumble,
The bu 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 bu.
the bumblebee,
The Bad
the
Bunny.
bad, the Bad Bunny impersonator on Hollywood Boulevard.
Probably. I
Probably
think
right.
there's someone out there for everyone.
Yeah,
And
just like we said, there's someone out
yeah,
there.
I think people. There's clown
There's
fuckers.
clown fuckers somewhere. There's a woman dressed up as a cop fucking a clown
Clown, a real clown in
from
life
Hollywood Boulevard. And somewhere else, there's Optimus Prime having sex
with Woody.
with Woody. There's a snake in my boot.
Yeah, I personally have met a lot of nice transplants, but I've also seen and actually met a lot of stupid transplants where they're very it's all about their social media. They're fucking broke as shit, but they're still going to hotels and like partying like they have this glamorous life. And
It's about perception, right?
yeah.
Like like social media perception.
Yeah.
Because really, they're living on a mattress with like four other people
Roommates,
in
yeah.
an apartment.
In Highland
In
Park.
well, those are like the transplants that are like making it now.
No, there's people in Highland Park that will live with like five fucking people just to say they live in Highland
That's
Park.
true. Yeah, I
I
just
know that for a
yeah.
fact.
I go to Highland Ball this
I
weekend.
live in Highland Park.
Yeah, I live in Holland. I just go to yoga every weekend.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
crazy how many transplants know about Highland Park.
and they're like graphic designers, or they
Yeah,
do like remote work.
yeah, or they're just like contract,
Yeah, and
and
they're like they love street tacos.
love street tacos.
They
They
love
love
like yeah, they
pizza.
love pizza.
They love yoga and candles and
Like all the
plants. They
basic,
love
all the
plants. They
basic
love
shit.
snake
Oh yeah, they love
plants.
plants. They love all the trendy shit that like if you could find on an explore tab, if you were to make a brand new Instagram account, all the
Yeah.
shit that these people love would be on that explore tab. So it'd be like yoga and like overhyped food places
Yeah.
and plants,
Plants.
plants. And then it's like the people that take those pictures where they're like it's like a chick like walking in front. She's got her hand
Oh
behind
yeah,
her.
yeah,
Someone's
yeah.
holding her hand. She's like, "Look where I'm at. I'm in Manhattan Beach. I'm in Highland Park.
Yeah. I'm in Joshua
I'm in
Tree.
Joshua Tree for the 17th time this year." I just want to
I
say,
didn't actually camp, but I
they
glamped.
glamped. Yeah, I just want to say, if you go to Joshua Tree multiple times a year and you don't ever take a tent, you're fucking whack.
Yeah.
I've been out there to do shrooms and to do drugs and go fucking crazy with my friends. And in a majority of the time, only once did we actually get a place like an
Glamp.
Airbnb, but that was
Uh-huh.
for yeah, it's for the homie's birthday, and we just did a shitload of shrooms and made music. Right?
Yeah. Wow, you're cool.
I'm a cool guy.
I didn't
I'm cool.
realize how cool you
What can
were
I
until
say?
right now. I didn't know. Those were the rules.
That's what you do. No, and even then I felt kind of like lame. But every other time I was in a tent, like in the middle of the desert, because we didn't book like a reservation on time, and
Yeah.
we just like looked like fucking lunatics out there. But that was because it was like a first time experience. And after that, I was like, this is kind of lame. Like to keep doing this.
Yeah, you had said to me one time that really stuck, meaning you had said Joshua Tree is exactly like Highland Park. Just
Yeah,
in the desert.
yeah. Joshua Tree is Highland Park in the desert for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, they're trying like they're trying to gentrify Joshua
Joshua Tree.
Tree.
They've been doing it.
Yeah, when I went out the last time I went out there, we stopped by this coffee shop and it was like straight up out of Highland Park. It was like a just a hip ass coffee shop where it was like $10 for like a small coffee.
Yeah.
And the people in there all had hats on like they're going to Coachella.
Hmm.
And I think there was Mumford and Sons playing
Yeah.
in the back.
In the
Also, if you
back.
like Mumford and Sons, you're
They were
whack as
playing
fuck too.
live.
They're playing like they're live unplugged in the back. Yeah, it
They were
is.
in the back making the coffee.
Making the coffee, just stomping and clapping, saying
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey.
Hey, ah.
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
just know one of the songs goes,
I know
"Hey."
all those songs go like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not even Mumford and Sons, but they all sound like that.
Yeah, they do.
They all sound the same. They all sound like Highland Park, and they all sound like Joshua Tree. It's like one and the same.
Yes.
Yeah, the type of people that go out there.
To Joshua Tree, live in Highland
It's the
Park.
same people who go to Coachella like religiously,
Yeah.
and they wear like the headdresses and
I don't think anybody does that anymore.
nah, they do it.
But they did, yes, at some point.
There's some white girl out there still with the headdress in Coachella, like screaming woo.
A woo
She's a
girl.
woo girl for sure.
Mm.
Yeah, and she's out there, and she probably came from Highland Park, but she transplanted there.
She transplanted to Highland Park.
Yeah, she moved from like some shitty state in the middle of the
Yeah.
country, and her parents are ashamed of her.
We're describing like just this whole
Just
transplant.
people, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, so what do you think about like from the people that you know from LA, are they like similar or
oh yeah, that's what we were talking about, right?
yeah, like I mean, I personally notice a huge difference in a person that's from LA
As someone who is a
versus a
transplant.
person who's a transplant.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's usually because the transplant's usually friendly and nice, and a person from LA is like
You see a dick.
they're usually a dick or they're just like really chill or like,
Yeah,
they're just like not overly hyped on like how they're perceived entirely.
that's true.
And
They're
maybe
like,
I'm generalizing that, but usually transplants are really nice people.
nah. Well, you know what?
They just don't know the damage they're doing
They
and
are nice.
they're ignorant.
Yeah, I've met some nice transplants,
Yeah.
but it's just all of it is just like cringe. Like
Yeah, it's very
the
cringe.
way they go
They
about.
do cringe shit and they don't realize like that they are causing some
Yeah,
damage in
like you
like communities and things like that.
exactly. Yeah, or like they move out here and they move to Hollywood Boulevard. They move
Yeah.
like
They're looking to be in
yeah, they
Hollywood.
want to be in Hollywood, and they'll tell you they don't want to, and then they get a job as like a waiter, and they complain about how they don't have any money,
Yeah.
and then they end up on the streets homeless, and then now we got to take care of them, and we're worried about them, and they're contributing to this problem
Yeah.
that's already like out of control, right?
Hmm.
when there's already other people who are in need.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who move here associate LA with those people.
Transplants.
Transplants, yeah. And most people in the industry in Hollywood are not people from LA.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, they're people who really like they strive for this dream and they made it. I
Hmm.
don't know how many dicks they sucked to get there, but they did it.
Man or
Man
woman.
or woman, yeah. I know some people. Yeah, so I think this whole like perception that LA is these people.
Yeah. Or that's what LA looks like. Like, I hate the look of, oh, people from LA just like to take the pictures with the wings on the wall.
Oh yeah,
And I'm
that's
like,
fucking
what the
cringe.
fuck?
That's cringe, yeah.
That, like, most LA people actually are not down to do that.
Fuck no, you get roasted.
It's so
You'll get
embarrassing.
roasted for sure in the comments too. Yeah, I think people from LA in general are like they're either alienated by those people and they're just trying to make it out here because it's fucking hard to
True.
survive in LA.
Yeah.
And most people in LA, like you hear it all the time, like you have to have a side hustle to make it out here.
Yeah.
You can't just have a regular job unless you spend a lot of time going to school or like
Yeah.
dedicating years to your career, right? And a lot of these transplants move here thinking they're gonna get like a break or they're gonna like dick ride someone to success.
Yeah.
And it's like really it's annoying.
That is annoying.
It's
Cause
fucking
yeah,
annoying.
cause a lot of times it's actually like maybe they're nice, but they're actually being fake and not being
Yeah, they're being
genuine.
manipulative
Yeah, and I don't
because
like that.
they're trying to like
But I
skew
don't get to know them
perspectives.
far enough to be
You won't
able
ever get to know them either.
to be able to be like, oh, that person's fake because I usually don't like being friends with like or chatting with transplants. They don't know a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I have some friends that are transplants that I love them,
Yeah.
but they do corny shit too. They're unless they moved here really young.
Yeah.
I'm talking about people that move here as an adult.
Yeah.
They like turn 18 and they want to move to LA and they want to be like an artist.
Yeah.
And there's already
Creative.
yeah, and there's already a shitload of people that live here that want to be that.
Yeah. And they
And
can't.
they can't. And they live like in a suburb or in a ghetto or they live in the city and they're just like they can't do something like that. They have to work and they have to like juggle all these responsibilities and they have to put their passions aside.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened in a sense, or well, in a way, like that happened to me because I wanted to do art
Yeah.
and my parents were against it.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that and they told me maybe you can do that on the side or maybe you can do that later on in life.
Yeah.
And I listened to them in a way and I was like, okay, maybe I need to make money first and then I'll be able to do that.
And I'm
Yeah.
not knocking people that want to be an artist. I make art,
Yeah.
right? Like but I didn't take I'm not going to either.
Take that
Take
risk.
that risk to like move into LA, deep into LA just to be closer to an industry
Yeah.
when I could just live here and I could just pursue what I want to get done and like hone my talents here.
Yeah.
And the same way like you're
Maybe I'm just bitter.
well, I'm bitter too. My parents didn't want me to do any of that shit either. But you know what? The world doesn't need more artists. It's just saturated with people who are making like mediocre shit anyways.
There is a lot of mediocre art that I see. It's very similar. No one's unique anymore.
Because they're all copying a trend or they want to like
Yeah.
follow a hashtag
Yeah.
because it gets them views and likes and you know what? Like if you make money doing that, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you know, if I can make money doing it, I would. So maybe I'm full of shit. No, I'm not talking about that. Yeah, like there's too many artists and there's too many people trying to be creatives out here. Like
Hmm.
you just stay home,
Stay home.
stay in your shit
Stay.
state, and live in your parents' basement or wherever the fuck. Live with your homies out there.
Yeah.
Because then you move here and like you don't even want anyone to know your homies because they're gonna talk about all the embarrassing shit you did or
Yeah.
how embarrassing you are as a person.
Oh my God. You're so embarrassing.
Everyone's embarrassing.
Everyone is
I'm
embarrassing. I'm
embarrassing.
embarrassing too.
I embarrass myself all the time.
I do too.
Every time I open my mouth.
Seriously.
But I don't care. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun to embarrass yourself. I think if you give too much a shit about what people think, which is kind of to sum up this whole thing,
Yeah.
the cops, the OnlyFans people.
There was a point to
There's an
this.
underlying thread to this. If you
Yeah.
give too much of a shit about what people think, and your self worth is based on that external perception,
Mhm.
then you're never gonna be shit.
Yeah.
You're always gonna be this embarrassing person
Yeah.
because you're putting
You care
yourself,
too
you
much.
care so much, and you're putting yourself on display for the satisfaction of other people when you should be worrying about what fulfills you internally in your
Yeah.
mind, your heart, and your body, right? And those things are already hard enough to do on their own. So then
Yeah.
when you got to worry about what other people are thinking, you it's really hard to get shit done
Yeah. I think
or make a difference.
yeah, and I don't know, you see that a lot on social media. You see I saw this clip of this old man, I don't remember which state. Oh no, it was actually a different country. I think it was in Australia. There's this old man. He decides to, there's this fitness instructor or someone, she's filming her daily walk or some shit, her her weight loss journey.
Hmm.
She's filming it on TikTok. It's a live stream,
Yeah.
and she has
It's a live stream.
she has her tripod right
When
there.
she works out,
She said she had just finished doing her 5K
she's just
run
like
or
fucking
something,
lying.
and
She just finished eating a box of
and she
donuts.
set it up, and there was a bench behind her, and this man just sits on the bench, and she's like, get out of the bench, like there's another bench over there, you could go.
Oh, she's
And
trying to police the
she's
fucking
yeah,
gym,
it's a park.
the park, so she could
So,
post shit on
yeah, and
TikTok.
then and then she keeps going back and forth with him, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to leave.
She's talked.
This is a good bench. I sit here every morning." And she's just like, "Nobody wants to see an old man in my video." And he's like, "I don't give a fuck what your followers want to see." He's like, "What are you, Jesus now? You have followers?" And then she's just like, "I'm on a weight loss journey." And he's like, "You're on a journey."
She sounds like Jesus.
Yeah. And so he's just being like a smartass, and he doesn't move. And she like ends it, and she moves to a different bench. And she tells her followers that she's moving to a different bench.
Yeah, that's fucking cringe.
So the reason I was saying that is because there's so many influencers like today
Hmm.
that post the same shit, and it's very boring.
It's saturated with the same shit,
Yeah,
right?
it's like how many people have done that? How many people
Everybody.
post their fucking post workout?
Yeah.
Or just, I don't know. You see so many of those common things, and it's just like it's so boring.
Yeah. It's hard to
Like
be original.
if you want a podcast, like I feel like I have some sort of an idea to like good, not good marketing, but easy marketing. It's like if you want to do a podcast, easy marketing is do like a criminal theme podcast or something like where you're gonna discover, talk about murders and things like
I
that.
mean, it's easy to market something like that.
Yeah, because you're easily gonna get, people to listen, and that's what a lot of women like to listen to.
Women love murderers.
So, I mean, if I wanted to, I could have gone down that route. I know nothing about murders, but I could have probably read shit. And I decided not to because I feel like
You didn't have it in you
I didn't have it in me to be this fake person who cares about murders.
about
And
serial killers and
yeah,
shit like
I
that.
just don't. I just want to be genuine and authentic in these podcasts of what I'm saying. And I just, want to keep it real.
Just keep it real. And sometimes keeping it real goes wrong.
Yeah, it does. And that's why this podcast is going to get canceled.
Probably at some point. I'll probably get us both canceled
Yeah,
being on here.
probably. Um, I just feel like people should just be unique and stop being so saturated and having that like perfect, I don't know, social media of you living your best life. Like, not everybody lives their best life.
No, it's
Nobody
true.
does.
Well, no, but the thing is,
There's always problems in everyone's lives, you know?
yeah, and the thing is, like, people they want to highlight the ups, not the downs, right?
Yeah,
They want to like show you where, like, what they want to show you something that they think you don't have.
yeah,
They want to make you envious,
yeah,
and that's shitty because it's
yeah,
like you can be a good person and be an original, authentic self and still inspire people. You don't want to inspire people with petty, like, materialistic, like, bullshit, right? Like
Yeah, because
superficial
like the
shit.
thing is with that influencer that I was talking about, the Journey one, she was trying to paint this picture of not a real life,
Yeah.
having nobody at that
Like
bench
she owns the fucking park.
because it's prettier with just her,
Not just right now.
as if real life doesn't have other humans in that picture,
Yeah.
you know? And it's very fake of her to think like, "Oh, let me just get him out and my viewers will like it more."
Yeah. It's unrealistic.
It is.
It's unrealistic, and then it makes people think, especially younger generations, it makes them think that life has to be this like this squeaky clean,
Yeah.
like picture perfect
Yeah,
version of
exactly.
it. Like they aspire to that, and that's not what life is. Like life is bullshit. Like it's a fucking
Yeah,
joke,
it
and
is.
you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at the fucking joke.
Imperfections.
You gotta
Yeah.
laugh at the imperfections that you have, that others have. That's why it's fun to talk shit,
Yeah.
because
Not to be
not
hateful.
to be hateful. I don't do it in a hateful way, even though it might come off like hating sometimes, and sometimes it is. But it's really just to like lighten the mood and to
To poke
really,
fun at like people that are dorks.
yeah, and like some people need to be like brought back to earth.
True.
Like
Very true.
I've experienced some really shitty things and like been through some shitty times in my life, and I know
Yeah.
a lot of people have. So just to like walk around and like capture yourself online as if you don't experience those things. It's like people who like do drugs with you and then they want to act like they're not high.
Oh, I hate
I
that.
hate that shit. Like,
I hate
yeah, you
that.
do like shrooms with someone or acid and they're like, I don't feel nothing.
Yeah.
I don't even feel it.
Yeah. What are
Then
you
why the
talking about? You're crazy. You're
like
weak.
you're
You're
weak.
whack.
You're trying to sit here and act like you don't feel 5 grams of mushrooms that you just took.
Yeah.
Those are the worst people. Those are the people that go to Joshua Tree.
Those are the people that leave you hanging too.
Yeah, I also want to say if you get married in Joshua Tree, you're the worst fucking person.
Yeah. Also, if you like stop talking to people.
If someone shows up 20 minutes late to your wedding, just fucking deal with it, okay?
Yeah. Just deal with it. There's a lot of traffic in LA and you need to
You're like, where
just
is this coming from? All I gotta say is,
yeah. Okay.
I mean, what? Sum it up in what?
Sum it up with just talk shit to
Talk
everybody.
shit, be yourself,
Don't hate.
don't hate,
Just
don't
talk
discriminate.
just talk shit, but
Just
don't
talk
hate.
shit, yeah.
And also don't care so much of what everyone thinks of you.
Yeah,
Be
don't care.
yourself.
Don't,
Be unique.
yeah, even like what your parents think about you, don't care about that either.
Yeah.
Don't care what anybody thinks about you as long as you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
No matter how fucking scummy or weird you are, like, just
No
do it.
matter how many policemen have ran trains on
No
you.
matter how many times you've just take it in stride
Yes.
and just do it.
Okay.
Is it okay?
We're ending.
I want to talk about something now.
We're ending. Okay?
Nothing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.